So now, as you see, when we talk about classroom management, is very important in your teaching career. Okay. Because everything that will happen in the classroom, okay, you should plan and work effectively for it. Everything, interaction, mode of work, activities, lesson plan, discipline problems, VA, instructions, all these, when you plan for them effectively, you will have a good classroom management. That's why when you go to the school, you will find one class, students are noisy. There is discipline problems. They finish at 9, the same class, and they go to another teacher. You're quiet, concentrated, no problem. So here, what is wrong? The problem is not with the system, with the teacher. And it happened to us when we were students. That teacher don't. Okay, don't try. He's a good one, okay? He's really tough, and he wants to work hard with us, okay? That one, yeah, let's have fun, let's sing, let's throw a ball. Yeah, we don't care, okay? And it happened many times. So it's you again. Because you are the manager, you are the boss in your class, okay? So please work on that effectively. Now, the importance of classroom management is that when you will have an interview, one of the questions, the very common questions they may ask you is about how to manage your classroom.
Disruptors.
What are the good tips to use to have a good classroom? Okay. So now you have instructions, seating arrangement,
Disruptive students as well.
disruptive students. Yes, we will talk about that. There's another module, it's about discipline problems and conflict resolutions. We will talk about this one. You may have. But please, I want you, when you want to address students, don't say, I'm going to teach grade 1 or first grade or third grade or cinquième année or sixième année. Because if you say, I'm going to teach the first back, you are addressing them as one level. We are going to teach 30 students, different learning styles. We are not teaching one level, no. That's why we say, I'm going to teach the first grade. What does mean first grade? First level, okay. But when you are teaching, you have different levels. I want you to look at your class as different individuals. And when you are preparing, put it here, that you have different learning styles, you have difficulties. So classroom management will help a lot. Okay? Yes, and those who are going to prepare for teaching position next year, now you are well equipped. You won't have a problem. And I'm sure, 100%, in the interview you will rock it. You will be very great in front of the interviewers, okay? Because now you have the skills, you can talk, you have knowledge about it. Because many students get their BA or even master degree and they think they are good. Yes, you are good at English, but you are not good at teaching. Because teaching needs skills. If I tell you what is a sub-skill, what is a theory, what is a concept, what is pre-listening, you may not know about these things. So now you somehow you are capable of talking about these things. And my piece of advice, a report. I'm going to give it to you after 2 weeks. You write a report about all these things. It's going to help you, it's going to summarize everything. And when you want to revise, you have the outline. What are you going to revise? Because the summer is coming, and you may want to prepare for any exam, but you may have a lot of information. You don't know how to, board layout, how to organize it. Okay. This is the best of the best, is to write a report or a portfolio. The portfolio is everything you have learned, the things that you liked, you didn't like, the challenges, what was great, how did you teach, how did you observe, everything. And when you want to revise, you go back to your portfolio or your report. Good. Now, one of the characteristics of a great teacher is that those who are good at reflection. They reflect. Like every day I taught this class, I'm going to write what was good, what went wrong, what I liked, what I didn't like. Now, if I had another chance, what I would do. Okay. Now, I'm gonna give you about 10 minutes, and everyone is going to reflect on classroom management. I want you either to talk about all of them, or you choose only one particular aspect and you write about it. For example, the other class said, yeah, I didn't know that the sitting was very important to motivate students to learn. Because when I started studying, I had the same shape, the same form of sitting. Okay. But now I learned, it's a reflection, I learned that changing the sitting according to the objective of the lesson, according to the activities, according to the mode of work, will help students to learn. But keeping the same sitting arrangement will make students bored and diseager. It's a good reflection. Now, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. You write a reflection about this session, classroom management. You can talk about all of them, or you choose one particular and you write about it. 10 minutes. Then we choose some to come here and to give a presentation about your reflection. We didn't talk about it? You forgot to talk about the report?
No.
Okay. Can someone explain? Report between teachers and learners. Report is the relationship. Yes, please.
For me, to make a report with your students is very important because you have to, before you start teaching somebody as a third teacher, you should make sure that there's a kind of emotional report, understanding. You look at it like a role model, or you look at the structure that, because usually when the students don't like you, usually don't listen to you, so they get bored and
Cool. Interesting, yeah. You ask yourself a question, how can I make students love my classes, love my teaching style, okay? So as to have a good relationship with my student. They will listen to me, they will look at me as a model, okay? Now, you can approach them with a good smile. It's a good report, okay? Sometimes you can have some jokes on them, it's a good report. Giving them positive feedback is a good, giving them the chocolate, okay? Then you have a good relationship. I'm not going to go تبارك الله عند واحد الصباط يجي بخير زوين وانا بصحة شوية الصباط مزيان يفرح شو العلاقة؟ No, it's my experience. شنو مرة يعملوا الصباط مزيان؟ It's just شو قابلوها؟ No. They like it. And not do it all the time. This is a good report, okay? ولا شو هذا غير جاوب شو ليه؟ واخا الجو ماشي هذا. عرفتي الجو اللي كان رائع واعر كيعجبني في الجو هكا اش يعاودوا جينا هذيك كتنوضوا يعاودوا عرفتي كيفاش كيحس صافي غاديين صافي ولا ديما كيجي على الانجليزيه. These are the tips you can use to have a good rapport between teacher and students. شي واحد مقلق كيمشي حداه هكا كتسالي واش كيدير سمع بالعربيه good report هكا واحد النهار جبنا شكون عندي عيد ميلاد السنه الجايه انا كتفاجئوا بواحد الحيوه هكا كتجبني good report هكا خصك شويه تدوز هكا تفرش غير these are you are going to have a very good relationship وغيفاجئوك حتى هما كيعجبني ديالك كانوا عارفين واش مزيود هكا وهذه هي احسن اعتراف هو الكلام اللي يعترفوا لا داروا لك عيد ميلاد غير دينا في الواتساب فيس etc. It's a great you are going to be a good friend. These are reports okay. Sometimes we don't teach ما تقررهمش كاع كيشوفوا كاع مقلقين بدون التنميه الذاتيه هضرناهم على بالعربيه اوكي درت كلام بالعربيه ان الحياه كلها مشاكل ولات ثقه والمشاكل تنجح وكنعرف واحد السيد talk in Arabic no problem be different all the time try to be unique when you are teaching don't be like everyone no I'm late I have to complete the program no use some strategies and these things will help a lot. So from the very beginning, think about how to make your students love coming to your classes. Okay, there are some tips you can use. Okay, all right. This is the report and smiling all the time with them. It's good. Okay, praising them, giving them positive feedback. It's good. Encouraging them. Okay, interesting. Now, 10 minutes. Reflect on this session about classroom management. Then. We have 1, 2, 3 to 5 to come here and to give a presentation reflecting on this session, classroom management. Yeah.
Very important in teaching process. This element consists simple language, short, clear comments. For example, like sit down, listen, or open your book, mode of work, such as individual work, peer work, or group works. time in. All the things are motivate and help students to learn and understand easily. On the other hand, instruction facilitate the teacher role.
Good. Interesting. Good job. Yes.
Classroom management are all the components that lead to positive and fruitful products when teaching. It includes variety on the level of organizing teaching, having a good voice that help all students hear clearly and understand what you are saying. Teachers' instructions must be simple, clear, well organized, given in chunks. Using visual aids is very important and should be omnipresent. Calling students by their names are more preferable and helps to get good connections with them. Added to this, a good teacher should have a good and friendly rapport with the students. The board work is another omnipresent technique that we can't avoid in our teaching.
Wow. Good.
So my reflection is going to be about instructions. So the use of simple, clear and concise instructions is very essential in teaching because they give a good atmosphere for students to understand the lesson and also for the teacher to have an organized planning of the lesson by taking into consideration the students' level and background in order to satisfy their needs and wants. So these instructions differ from one teacher to another. For instance, the use of visual aids, body language, as well as the variation of activities, skills, and materials, so as to have a good interaction between and positive feedback between teachers and their learners.
Good. That's interesting.
Hello everybody. Today's today's we are talking about the whiteboard because it's very important because it is the mirror of the teacher to the students. First of all, we can start with the date. The date you indicate the day date at the bottom, at the top of the whiteboard, and after that we can write the title, big title, to indicate the title we are studying in the classroom. The division of the whiteboard is very important. If the whiteboard is very large, we can divide it into 3 sections. If it is small, as this whiteboard, we can divide it into 2 parts. I can start with the small parts. We can use it for difficult words and the definition of these words. And the large part with if we teach grammar, for example, we can use the rule. First of all, the rule, and after that we can use the exercise, and then we can save a small part like here to indicate the homework or assignments. And thank you.
Hey, how are you doing? Okay, so today we talked about classroom management, and I do believe in the vibes that we have. It's like in the room, and I do believe in the vibes and energy of the space. Dear future me, be creative and enjoy each moment with the future generation. Live in the moment with your students. Be a good leader. Make the space more energetic and full of vibes, sharing love and caring and smile. From time to time, change the seats based on the activities. Always teach your tongue sweet words. It makes sense of living.
Wow.